Alright, in this short screen capture video, I'm going to show you how to customize your dashboards in Salesforce. You might be coming into Salesforce saying, I've got this dashboard, but it's not really a good representation of the data that I want to see on a regular basis. So, also something to note, that dashboards, you get 3 charts that you're able to see. So we can customize those in many different ways, and I'll show you how to do this. First, you want to obviously log into Salesforce, click on Dashboards, the Dashboards tab. If you don't have this Dashboards tab up here, you will want to click on the plus symbol, and then you should see that option in there as well. So once you click on Dashboards tab, you'll see some default dashboards that are set up here as well. Everybody's org will be a little bit different, so your default dashboards will be there. Also, something to note, if you are not on Professional, Enterprise Edition, Professional or Enterprise Edition, you won't be able to customize dashboards. If you're on Group Edition, you just have a few templated dashboards to work with, but you can do some customization with them. So just for instance here, I'm going to show you how to edit this dashboard. You can save it as new. I'm doing this in a developer org, so you should see a button there that says New Dashboard. So the thing that you want to do before you get into your dashboards is make sure you have the right data source. And really, a data source is simply a report within Salesforce. So obviously in this developer org, we don't have a ton of reports here, but we do have like a closed business report, which is automatically, which is already on my dashboard. So what you do is pull that data source, and then you find the component that you want. So these are the different standardized components within Salesforce. Say instead of a graph, I want to turn this into a pipe chart. All my closed business is in the closed one category. Or maybe I want to map it out in some sort of chart form. So when you're thinking about being able to map some of these things out, you do have to go back to that report. I'll show you that report. So you want to go back to that report if it's not mapping out exactly what you want, because that report needs to be summarized by the data that you want to summarize in your dashboard. So if I go back to my dashboard, I see that closed business, closed one, but maybe I want to graph this by the certain months or a certain date parameter. So I'll go to my report. I should have a closed business report. So we have a bunch of different templated closed one stages. So I'm going to customize this report to summarize it by a close date. This probably won't help too much because our close date looks like on this developer org is all the same. So if I go to close date, group by this field. So it would group incrementally by the different fields, but everything's in 6-7, so that's not a real good idea. But maybe I want to group it by a lead source as well. So I'll group it by a lead source. I'll take off that date just so you guys can see how this works. So I'm going to go ahead and save. I'm going to run the report. And now let's go back to my dashboard. And I should be able to just refresh this page. And see that new data populating. Also, one thing to note, if you do have a lot of data, it will take quite a while for your charts to refresh, just because of the complexity of the data that it needs to grab. So I'm going to change that component again. Actually, let's just do a bar graph here. And obviously it's still just looking at closed one, but because we have it summarized in our report, we can sort that by different ways. So if you go to the component data, we want to group it by lead source instead of close one. So I want to see where my deals are coming from and what source they're coming from as well. As well as the formatting, you can change your components types. And to get to this, just so you remember, I clicked on this little wrench icon above there. We can show values. You can see the numbers there. You can show details on hover. Hit OK. So from having not a very customized dashboard to actually getting data that I want, just took a few steps. You can edit the names of these reports, as well as you can save it as. So good recommendation would be have maybe a sales dashboard, a marketing dashboard, customer service or case management dashboard. So we're going to go ahead and just save this as a sales dashboard. The nice part about this is if you save it, you should see company dashboard folder as well. If you don't have a company dashboard, so you can share this, you can do that as well. Save and run dashboards. If you create a segment of dashboards that's going to pull on a report type, so maybe you have multiple sales people in your organization and you want them all to be looking at the same dashboard. So instead of them going in and changing each individual one, you can simply find that sales dashboard now. And whatever one you select, if we selected the sales dashboard, if you go back to the home page now, you'll see that that sales dashboard is here now. So pretty nice. You can do hover, and if you click on the report, it should go there. So that's a quick snapshot of how to customize a dashboard. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Fostering LLC.